2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one after the win again, and that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Favors is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Sexton. And it's Murray in at point guard. Leonard finds Whiteside. Excellent D there from Williams. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's a really delicate balance for some teams at this point, trying to keep guys rested and ready for the playoffs, but also, Steve, not wanting to lose their momentum.
So true, and there's much more of a focus on that now. Balancing the workload across all 12 guys is almost a science at this point.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. The pass to Bol. Three-pointer. And there's Lillard on the assist by Bol. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Lillard, the pass to Dort. Back to Lillard. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Leonard. Pass to Sexton. Now Whiteside to the middle. And it's Leonard with the jam.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Passes it to Williams. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Dort. Sinks that one from the post. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Barnes against Leonard. Whiteside trying to break free. Here's Favors. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Bol. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. And good that time.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Murray. Pass to Leonard, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the night. That one misses for Whiteside.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
Murray with the bounce pass. And here's Leonard from three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Force guys in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. We've got Williams, also Bowl out there. Harrison Barnes is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard. Here's Lillard, following the score by DeJounte Murray. And the rejection by Favors. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here. He gets that one.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's the lob to Lillard. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Force.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Outside, Sexton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Now here's Barnes. Offensive rebound. Now here's Murray. Leonard looking over the floor. Fires top of the key. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Fast break, here they come. Here's Bowl. And stolen by Murray. Fast break, Milwaukee. And it's Murray with the jam.
This is what Murray gives you. Length and speed at both ends. That's a terrific play.
Barnes outside. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Dort passes to Lillard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lillard's got 12.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Whiteside kicks to Murray. Passes it to Leonard for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Pass to Dort. The kick out to Barnes. Williams against Favors. The shot by Lillard wide open. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Here's Sexton. Williams with the block. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. The pass to Bowl. Here's Dort. Barnes outside.
Great pressure, hard to see.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Pittsburgh.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 15 points and 2 assists. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got DeJounte Murray. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Favors. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Sexton in at the 2. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Here's Dort. Dishes it to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Williams kicks to Lillard. A 3 from Barnes, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Here's Barnes, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Murray dishes to Favors. He feeds it to Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 11 points.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Lillard the pass to Dort. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Ball kicks to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Whiteside with it. And here is Murray. Sexton on the wing. They get it back. Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute monster inside. Whiteside moving bodies around, earns himself a trip to the charity stripe.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. Leonard against Lillard. From deep. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Now Bol. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Favors. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Sexton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Barnes, looking to end the run, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard draws the double. Murray surveying the D. Back to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Milwaukee. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Bowles. Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Dort in at the 2 spot. Lillard against Leonard.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Murray. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Bucks lead by 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
That's a 2 from Lillard. That one's not going to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Now here's Barnes. Lillard, the pass to Barnes. He gets it in there.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Leonard's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Lillard against Murray. Here's Leonard. Whiteside kicks to Leonard. The three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half. Lillard way outside, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks leading by 11 from deep, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard surveying the D. Passes it to Dort. We know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. And it goes down 2 points. Bulls got his first bucket of the night.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kawhi Leonard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Lillard, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Murray, no good. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. It's a 14-point game. Williams trying to break free. Great D that time from Leonard. Now here's Murray. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up.